Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we introduce this next match, this is a triple threat match that will go and lead into day one of RWA Legacy. It is the Triple Threat Invitational. Now, the rules of this match are simple. It is one fall to a finish. However, the wrestler who will get pinned will be eliminated from #1 contendership for the Triple Crown Championship, facing whomever that may be on day 2 of RWA Legacy. The two wrestlers, the winning wrestler here tonight, and the wrestler who is not involved in the decision, will go on to Legacy to face each other in a #1 contenders match on day 1, and then the winner of that match will wrestle in the main event of RWA Legacy, night 2, here at the Chop Shop. Write all that down, there'll be a test after the show. And now, the following triple threat contest is scheduled for... Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the concrete jungle, weighing in tonight 240 pounds, the heavy hitter, Shay.
As the road to legacy has begun, the hunt for the Triple Crown is also underway. In this triple threat matchup, you are going to see some of the best competitors the RWA's ever played host to.
Making his way to the ring from East Freetown, Massachusetts, weighing in tonight 279 pounds, the Brick, David Baker!
Look at that scowl, ladies and gentlemen. Hell-bent on claiming this title for himself. I don't think David Baker has ever been more motivated to claim RWA Gold as he is now. I mean, you heard it from the mouth of his younger brother. The Bakers are sick of being put on the back burner. They are sick of being considered less than championship caliber competition. And, well, on top of that, David Baker likes to spit water on people. This is for the #1 contendership to the Triple Crown title.
This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual verge. May God be with you all.
And making his way to the ring from the land of Misfit Toys, weighing in tonight at 175 pounds, the Freak Show, Leiter!
This elimination style matchup is going to demand the absolute most out of all the competitors involved. That is elimination style for you, Rob. It's not just one fall to a finish. It is a gauntlet. It is a marathon, and that's just what's going to be taking place here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, you know, like we said, it's round 2 of this elimination match. It's going to lead right into RWA Legacy. What a great idea. What an incredible, it's a tournament without being the stereotypical tournament, because you can get a good draw in any tournament and face opponents that you're just leaps and bounds better than, or you know, weaken down members of your other members in contention.
And Rob, for the sake of our viewers at home, why don't you go over some of the stipulations of this tournament and how each member really obtained their contendership?
So this is really simple. This is based on not only power rankings, but this is based on performances from last year's Legacy on to what was, I believe it was Perseverance last month, which is where round 1 was. Now, it was a fatal 4-way at Perseverance. 1 fall to a finish. Whoever is pinned is automatically eliminated from contention. Round 2 here tonight, triple threat match, same rules, 1 fall to a finish, no disqualifications, no countouts. We have to have a winner. Whoever is pinned, they're out. The 2 men left standing go to night 1 of RWA Legacy. That is the official #1 contendership match for the Triple Crown Championship. That will be defended on night 2 of RWA Legacy here at the Chop Shop.
Again, not your average tournament. Quite convoluted if you ask me, but really, let's face it, folks, the last thing you want to do is be pinned in any match.
And honestly, this, in my opinion, takes away a little bit of the champion's advantage, because Chris Cruz can't scout just one opponent. He has to figure out exactly, he doesn't know. He won't know until the night before his biggest title match in his career. If he wins here tonight, I'm saying Chris Cruz because he's the current champion.
Right.
But whomever it may be, Chris Cruz, Jason Devine, who was just picked, and we will find out who the Foundation have picked in just a few moments. But let's say it's Chris Cruz. He goes on to Legacy. The night 1, he's got the night off, but he's only got 24 hours, less than, to scout and come up with a plan against his opponent, which will be one of these 2 men.
And recover from the previous match.
Correct.
Ooh, high crescent kick. Pushes his way through Shay Cash's jaw.
And I mean, this is, you want to talk about a great way, because we go into Perseverance, and Perseverance is the way you get to Perseverance in the title match for the Triple Crown Championship, as Sean Leiter is hung up there by David Baker. And Baker just laid in a big right shot. You know, you win the throwdown, you go to Perseverance as the #1 contender. What a great way to start the road to Legacy at Perseverance with a great idea like this. It really gives you another way starting, you know, in June for wrestlers who are not in contention to really step up their game to get to this, what could be a fatal 4-way. You could do multiple types of matches like this, but say it is 4 wrestlers. Now you can work as a cover 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. You can work from Legacy on. If you can't win the throwdown, your body of work can get you into this match to get you to Legacy for that title match.
There are always opportunities for those who are looking for them, and our board of directors is trying to create as many of those as possible. I mean, let's face it, you don't want to give the title, but you do want to give those who at least have a fighting chance an opportunity at claiming the title.
And you know, nobody really says it, but when you look at title defenses, when you are the current champion, it doesn't matter what champion you are, whether it be tag, hype, or the Triple Crown champion, you know who your next opponent is sometimes months in advance to scout. If you're the underdog, or if you're the challenger, I mean, you not only have shown your hands with your body of work to become the #1 contender, but you really are at a disadvantage because the champion has seen you coming for months. Here, as a big takedown by Leiter, cover 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Here, the champion, 1, 2, Leiter gets another kick out. The champion won't know until the night before. That gives you, as the challenger, almost an extra foot in the door to become champion.
Well, you know who the champion is going to be going into that particular event if our champion defends successfully tonight.
I mean, but any of them that could be. I mean, one of the 2, we know Chris Cruz, who is the current champion. Jason Devine, who's a multi-time Triple Crown champion. As Sean Leiter, the smallest of the 2, has really outsmarted Shay Cash and David Baker. Now here comes the strength. But like, you want to talk about being under the gun as a champion going into the biggest show of the year. Like, part of me wouldn't want to be any of those 3 men that are competing here tonight going into Legacy as champ. How do you scout that?
Leiter just gets double power bombed into the buckle by Shay Cash, and David Baker thrown around like a sack of potatoes. Talk about being at the deficit in the size department. Now the 2 bigger guys in the match are double teamed on you.
And we have seen this from the beginning of this match. Shay Cash and Baker, well, and there goes the alliance. They have formed an alliance to take down Sean Leiter, which makes sense. I mean, again, you just don't want to be involved in the pinfall right now. I would assume that's a strategy. It's just don't get pinned, don't submit. If you can survive here, you make it to the next round. Like, it's less about the victory and more about just surviving, in my opinion. I don't know how you read it as a former manager.
Whoa, big swing and a miss by Baker. Cash now lighten him up.
Oh my God, a chop right to the jaw. Baker measuring, big backhand to Shay Cash, and I think that knocked Shay Cash out. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick. Sean Leiter broke up that 3 count and kicked Shay Cash in the head at the same time.
Well, the pinfall happened to take place right near where he was recovering. Right place, right time, practically no effort spent. Ooh, kick up. And the traditional enziguri combination that we've grown to know and love from Sean Leiter.
And Sean Leiter is so good. I mean, he is mostly has been seen as a tag team specialist, but he's not. He's very much a singles competitor, and he has just gotten better and better over the last year, and he's very dangerous.
Look at this! Reverses the pop-up powerbomb attempt.
Baker just kicks out. And that's the innovative, the innovative ideas that Sean Leiter has. And on top of it, he's got more. He's missing, I'd say, a cheeseburger and a fry short of a Happy Meal.
Well, you gotta be a little crazy to be involved in this sport to begin with.
Fair point.
Soul food to the heavy hitter. 2.
Kick out just did 2 there, and again, it's about survival tonight.
That it is, my friend. That it is.
And Sean Leiter has survived the onslaught from these 2 much bigger opponents, and Leiter is the only one standing tall right now.
Charges into the heavy hitter with that drop kick. Lands flush across the clavicle.
Oh, big clothesline kick.
Lariato! Spinning back fist.
Cover, 1, 2, and that does it. So now it'll be Shay Cash and David Baker on night 1 of RWA Legacy. The winner is the #1 contender for the richest prize in the RWA, the Triple Crown Championship.
And you want to talk about a heavy hitter of a matchup. Did you see the kind of chops those 2 were laying into each other during this one? I mean, with no distractions.
And here they go. They're leading right into Legacy. Shay Cash ducks out of the way. And he says, not today. No, no, no. I'll see you at Legacy on June 30th.
These 2 have seen plenty of each other throughout the competition hosted of the South Coast of Massachusetts throughout their entire tenure here in the area. And finally, they get to meet one-on-one for the richest prize, a chance at the richest prize of RWA. Rob, boy, have things really heated up, and it seems as if the framework for Legacy has fully taken shape.
I cannot wait for RWA Legacy. I really can't. I mean, I love Legacy. Just in general, it's a great show. Everybody brings a little bit more. As David Baker raises the hand of Sean Leiter. This is, I mean, after the display that Baker's brother Devin just showed 1 match earlier, it's nice to see some sportsmanship from the Baker clan.
And you know, crazier things have happened.
Legacy is shaping up to be so great, and who will they face at Legacy? We don't know. That triple threat match here tonight in our main event, that's still to determine who will be the Triple Crown champion going into our biggest show. But right now, coming up next, an RWA Hype Championship match, and that match is next.